The circulatory system is a network of organs and vessels responsible for transporting blood, oxygen, nutrients, and hormones throughout the body. It consists of the heart, blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries, and blood. Its main functions include supplying oxygen and nutrients to tissues, removing waste products, regulating body temperature, and supporting immune responses. One. Which of the following is the primary organ responsible for pumping blood throughout the body? A. Liver. B. Kidneys. C. Heart. D. Lungs. Rationale: the heart is the muscular organ responsible for pumping blood throughout the body via the circulatory system. 2. Which blood vessels carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart to the body's tissues? A. Arteries. B. Veins. C. Capillaries. D. Venules. Rationale: arteries carry oxygenated blood away from the heart to the body's tissues. 3. What is the smallest blood vessel in the body where gas and nutrient exchange occurs? A. Arteriole. B. Venule. C. Capillary. D. Aorta. Rationale: capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in the body where gas exchange, oxygen and carbon dioxide, and nutrient exchange occur between the blood and tissues. 4. Which chamber of the heart receives oxygen-rich blood from the lungs? A. Right atrium. B. Left atrium. C. Right ventricle. D. Left ventricle. Rationale: the left atrium receives oxygen-rich blood from the lungs via the pulmonary veins. 5. What is the name of the valve between the left atrium and the left ventricle? A. Tricuspid valve. B. Mitral valve. C. Pulmonary valve. D. Aortic valve. Rationale: the mitral valve, also known as the bicuspid valve, is located between the left atrium and the left ventricle and prevents the backflow of blood when the left ventricle contracts. 6. Which of the following components of blood is responsible for clotting and preventing excessive bleeding? A. Red blood cells. B. White blood cells. C. Platelets. D. Plasma. Rationale: platelets are cell fragments in the blood responsible for clotting and preventing excessive bleeding by forming blood clots at the site of injury. 7. What is the name of the large artery that carries oxygenated blood away from the heart to the rest of the body? A. Aorta. B. Pulmonary artery. C. Coronary artery. D. Carotid artery. Rationale: the aorta is the largest artery in the body and carries oxygenated blood away from the heart to the rest of the body. 8. Which of the following is a common condition characterized by narrowing of the arteries due to plaque buildup? A. Hypertension. B. Atherosclerosis. C. Thrombosis. D. Embolism. Rationale: atherosclerosis is a common condition in which plaque buildup narrows the arteries, leading to reduced blood flow and increased risk of heart disease and stroke. 9. Which type of blood vessel contains valves to prevent the backflow of blood? A. Arteries. B. Veins. C. Capillaries. D. Arterioles. Rationale: veins contain valves that prevent the backflow of blood and help facilitate the return of blood to the heart, especially in the limbs where blood flow is against gravity. 10. Which of the following is the main component of blood responsible for carrying oxygen to the body's tissues? A. Red blood cells. B. White blood cells. C. Platelets. D. Plasma. Rationale: red blood cells, or erythrocytes, contain hemoglobin, which binds to oxygen in the lungs and transports it to the body's tissues for cellular respiration. 11. Which of the following is a condition characterized by abnormally high blood pressure? A. Hypotension. B. Hypertension. C. Aneurysm. D. Varicose veins. Rationale: hypertension is a condition characterized by abnormally high blood pressure, which can lead to increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other health complications. 12. What is the name of the largest vein in the body that carries deoxygenated blood from the body back to the heart? A. Superior vena cava. B. Inferior vena cava. C. Pulmonary vein. D. Azygous vein. Rationale: the inferior vena cava is the largest vein in the body and carries deoxygenated blood from the lower body back to the heart. 13. Which of the following is a condition characterized by the formation of blood clots within a blood vessel? A. Thrombosis. B. Embolism. C. Aneurysm. D. Varicose veins. Rationale: thrombosis is a condition characterized by the formation of blood clots, or thrombi, within a blood vessel, which can obstruct blood flow and lead to serious health complications. 14. What is the name of the network of tiny blood vessels that supply blood to the heart muscle itself? A. Coronary arteries. B. Pulmonary arteries. C. Coronary veins. D. Pulmonary veins. Rationale: coronary arteries are the blood vessels that supply oxygenated blood to the heart muscle itself, ensuring its proper function and nourishment. 15. What is the medical term for the process of blood cell formation, which occurs primarily in the bone marrow? A. Hemostasis. B. Hematopoiesis. C. Hemolysis. D. Hemoglobinuria. Rationale: hematopoiesis is the process of blood cell formation, which occurs primarily in the bone marrow, where stem cells differentiate into various types of blood cells. 16. Which of the following is a condition characterized by an abnormal enlargement or bulging of a blood vessel wall? A. Thrombosis. B. Embolism. C. Aneurysm. D. Varicose veins. Rationale: an aneurysm is an abnormal enlargement or bulging of a blood vessel wall, which can be caused by weakness in the vessel wall or other factors, increasing the risk of rupture and serious health complications. 17. What is the name of the process by which blood vessels dilate to increase blood flow to a specific area of the body? A. Vasodilation. B. Vasoconstriction. C. Angiogenesis. D. Hemostasis. Rationale: Vasodilation is the widening or relaxation of blood vessels, leading to increased blood flow to a specific area of the body. It occurs in response to various stimuli, including physical activity, inflammation, and the release of certain chemicals such as nitric oxide. 18. Which blood vessels carry oxygenated blood away from the heart? A. Arteries. B. Veins. C. Capillaries. D. Lymphatics. Rationale: arteries are blood vessels that carry oxygenated blood away from the heart to the body's tissues. 19. What is the main component of blood responsible for carrying oxygen? A. Red blood cells. B. White blood cells. C. Platelets. D. Plasma. Rationale: red blood cells, or erythrocytes, contain hemoglobin, which binds to oxygen and transports it to the body's tissues. 20. Which chamber of the heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs? A. Right atrium. B. Left atrium. C. Right ventricle. D. Left ventricle. Rationale: the left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs via the pulmonary veins.